Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. I am Noreen Khanam. Welcome viewers. Hope everyone is fine with grace of God. Our today's topic is very important. It is about the lesson planning. And it is also called the backbone of teaching. Before starting off our today's topic, I want to share the quote of Napoleon Hill. It is said that first come thought, then organization of these thoughts into ideas and plan, and then transformation of these plans into reality. इन्हें सबसे पहले सोच माइंड में आएगी, उस सोच को ऑर्गेनाइज करके एक आइडिया बनेगा और वो आइडिया और प्लान जो है वो बाद में ट्रांसफ़र होके एक रियलिटी की शक्ल, हकीकत की शक्ल इख्तियार करेगा. It is also called that a good plan today is far better than परफेक्ट प्लान टुमारो, कि आज का अच्छा बनाया हुआ प्लान वो बहुत बेहतर है कल के परफेक्ट प्लान से. यानी हमें पहले ही शॉर्ट कमिंग का अंदाज़ा हो जाना चाहिए, डेफिशिएंसीज का अंदाज़ा हो जाना चाहिए. प्लानिंग करने से पहले एक अच्छा प्लान आज ही बनाएं. So what is lesson planning? How will we define lesson plan? A lesson plan is step-by-step guide that provide a structure for an essential learning. एक step by step guide है एक टीचर के लिए जो कि essential learning के लिए important है, एक structure provide करती है. It is to maintain standard teaching pattern, एक standard teaching pattern provide करेगी and it do not let the class deviate from the topic. इसका एक benefit होता है कि class deviate नहीं होती टॉपिक से. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी वांट टू फाइंड रीजंस ऑफ लेसन प्लानिंग. क्या रीजंस हो सकते हैं लेसन प्लानिंग के? टीचर evaluate herself or himself first of all, and there are 4 questions arises. 4 questions arise. Which one? How will I teach? कि मैं कैसे पढ़ाऊँगी? Do my student understand? कि क्या मेरे स्टूडेंट मुझे समझ भी सकेंगे कि नहीं? What I am teaching, मैं क्या पढ़ा रही हूँ? And for who am I teaching, मैं किन को पढ़ा रही हूँ? Always consider these 4 questions and these 4 points while planning a lesson. These are very important. How will I teach? Do my student understand? What I am teaching? And who am I teaching? इसको मद्देनज़र रख के फिर आप लेसन प्लानिंग करेंगे. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट लेसन प्लानिंग देर आर 3 पिलर्स ऑफ द पिरामिड ऑफ लेसन प्लान. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, सबसे पहले ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आएंगे. देन एक्टिविटीज़ इंक्लूड प्रैक्टिस एंड फीडबैक and then assessment. This is called the lesson planning. There are 3 pillars of pyramid of lesson planning: objective, activities and assessment. Now we are beginning towards how to write a lesson plan. I want to discuss with you that I am giving a template of lesson plan which I have studied or which I have learned from UK. This is the UK design template and this is the UK design format of lesson plan. First of all, you will write center, for example ABC, any center. Tutor name Noreen Khanam, course title XYZ. Then you will write level, either it is primary, secondary or higher secondary. Day and date, today is 1/6/2020 and then time is 30-minute time of this lesson. First point you will write is aims. What is your aim of lesson plan? Here I am giving an example to introduce sentence structure and types of sentences. This is my aim of lesson plan. Then I will write objective. What is my objective? All learners will be able to recognize sentence structure and its types. These type of the sentences are used for writing down objectives. All learners will be able, and you can write could be able, can be able. So these type of the sentences are used for writing an objective. Then skills for life. Which skills you are using in this lesson planning? Literacy skills, ICT or numeracy, which one? Literacy skills, we are using English grammar, usability, language and ICT. Two types of the skills are used, literacy and ICT. Then fourth point is resources. Which are the resources you are going to use for this lesson? PowerPoint slides, number 2, pens, number 3, handouts, number 4, whiteboard, number 5, paper, number 6, markers and pointers. So these are the resources or any other resources you are going to use for delivering of your lesson. You can write down here resources. Then next is assessment. Tick as appropriate. आपने वो टिक करना है जो आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं. Which type of the assessment you are going to assess in your class? Number 1 worksheet, number 2 test, number 3 role play, number 4 question answer, number 5 peer assessment, number 6 discussion, number 7 observation, number 8 revision, number 9 individual group presentation and number 10 homework. You have to tick which type of the assessment you are going to take. I have take worksheet, test, peer assessment, discussion, observation and homework here. Now we are going to divide our 30-minute lesson into 3 segments. First one is 5 minutes, then second one is 20 minutes and third one is also for 5 minutes. If you have 40-minute lecture in your classroom, then you will divide your lesson. First one is 5 minutes, second one is for 30 minutes and last one is also for 5 minutes. We will divide our lesson plan into 5 columns. First, you have to write down time. Second, you have to write down tutor activity. Third, you have to write down learner activity. Fourth, you have to write down plan differentiation. And fifth one, you have to write down cross-cutting themes. Cross-cutting themes are important curriculum content and it apply across the discipline. यानी ये तमाम डिसिप्लिन पर अप्लाई होती है. जैसे हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी, फॉर सेफ लर्नर, इक्वलिटी एंड डाइवर्सिटी, ये ऐसी थीम्स हैं जो तमाम डिसिप्लिन पर, तमाम सब्जेक्ट्स में अप्लाई होती हैं. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we will discuss about 5-minute lesson plan. In tutor activity, first of all, teacher will introduce himself or herself and this is also called the ice breaking activity, and teacher will greet student that how are you, what was your previous day, how was your previous day. This is called the ice breaking activity. Then teacher will set some ground rule for the student for running of the smooth function of the class. And then third is aims and objective. He will define aim and objective with the class, and then activity and judge the previous knowledge of the student. This is the tutor activity in first 5 minutes. What is the learner activity in first 5 minutes? Student will introduce himself or herself. Student explain the previous knowledge. Plan differentiation. Which are plan differentiation? For example, we have already discussed in our inclusive education lecture that plan differentiation means there are above average, there are good, there are excellent, there are below average, there are poor student in the class in studies. So there are some planned differentiation techniques are used in teachings. For inclusive education, to include all the student in teaching methods and learning process. First one is observation, discussion, differentiation. These are the planned differentiation. Cross-cutting themes, health and safety, safe learner and equality and diversity. These are for the first 5 minute lesson planning. Now we are going to discuss next 20 minute our lesson planning. Tutor activity. What will be the tutor activity? Demonstration of the lesson. Teacher will demonstrate the lesson. Second one is introduce all aspects of the lesson using PowerPoint slides. Third, discussion in groups. He will make some groups of the student to discuss the lesson. And fourth one is pair student. He will also make pairing of the student and hand them short assignments. This is called the tutor activity. Then next is learner activity. Student work in a group to complete assignments. They individually actively participate in discussion and they give feedback. This is called the learner activity in 20 minutes. And then planned differentiation we are using in 20 minutes, pairing, discussion, observation, different tasks according to the aptitude of the student, and cross-cutting themes, health and safety, safe learner, equality and diversity, global dimension. These are for 20-minute lesson. In last 5 minutes, tutor activity will be about question and answer session, summarize lesson. This is also called the recapitulation of the lesson. He will summarize all the lesson again. And then third point is what next lesson will be, what will be the next lesson. And fourth point is give student home assignment. This is the tutor activity. Learner activity will be student answer the question which teacher asks from them. Second is any relevant question he may ask. The student may ask any relevant question about the topic. Planned differentiation discussion, one-to-one tutorial offered to less able student, less able learners. Cross-cutting themes, IAG means information, advice and guidance. This is always used in last 5 minutes. IAG, information, guidance and information, advice and guidance. You have to write down in the end of your lesson plan cross-cutting themes. What are the abbreviation of the cross-cutting themes? H and S means health and safety. E and D means equality and diversity. D means global dimension. IAG, information, advice and guidance. SL, safe learner. You have to write down cross-cutting themes in the end of your lesson planning, and in the very end you have to write down lesson evaluation. Learner requiring further support or extension of activities. Second point, what went well, what did not, what to remember for the next topic, for the next theme or time. So this is the lesson evaluation. You have to evaluate your lesson to today's lesson and write down in very end of the lesson planning. So this is all about the lesson planning. This is the format we were used in UK while teaching in Congo Supplementary School. I taught there for 6 to 7 months and we used to lesson plan like this. And in Pakistan somehow there are some different techniques to make or prepare the lesson plan, but this is the best one I have ever seen. So thank you very much. Always remember to subscribe and press the bell icon and share with your teachers and learners. Thank you very much, viewers.